Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News.
August 2nd. 5:12 America, New York. Living side by side, Ukrainian and Russian sailors are tested by war. Sailors are accustomed to not discussing politics at sea, but the war between the two countries has made that more difficult. Andrian Kadelia, a 35-year-old sailor from Kyiv, Ukraine, said he would look for jobs where he would not have to work with Russians.
New York Times World News. August 2nd. 5 o'clock America, New York. Gentle into that good night? Not Boris Johnson. The British Prime Minister may be leaving Downing Street, but few expect him to cede the spotlight, or abandon the prospect of one day regaining his position. As we've seen at Westminster, the herd instinct is powerful, Prime Minister Boris Johnson of Britain said when he announced his resignation last month. Fox World News.
August 2nd, 4:53 America, New York. Pelosi touches down in Malaysia amid tensions over trip to Taiwan. Amid tensions with China over an expected trip to Taiwan, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi met with Malaysian officials in Kuala Lumpur on Tuesday. World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
August 2nd, 3:42 America, New York. Nancy Pelosi to arrive in Taiwan amid escalating tensions as U.S. Navy deploys warships. U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is set to arrive in Taiwan later today amid escalating tensions in Beijing over the impending visit. Nancy Pelosi.
Mirror World News. August 2nd, 3:39 America, New York. WW3 fears after Chinese warplanes soar close to Taiwan border as tensions boil over. U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi is set to land in Taipei, Taiwan's capital, later today amid what Washington calls Chinese saber-rattling over the visit. RT World News.
August 2nd, 2:05 America, New York. China issues another warning to U.S. Beijing is fully prepared to respond if U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi travels to Taiwan, China's UN envoy says.
Fox World News.
August 2nd, 2 o'clock America, New York. Next Al-Qaeda leader will be more brutal to attract next generation of terrorists, Drone Warrior, author says. Drone Warrior. Brett Velikovich believes Ayman al-Zawahiri's replacement as the leader of Al-Qaeda could be more brutal to attract the younger terrorists.
Time.
August 2nd, 1:56 America, New York. China's property crisis threatens to drag down its steel industry. China's steel industry is entering a precarious new era as a worsening property crisis imperils demand and Beijing's construction-led growth model looks increasingly untenable.
BBC News World.
August 2nd, 0:39 America, New York. Ambani and Adani. Asia's richest men battle to dominate 5G in India. Mukesh Ambani and Gautam Adani are set to compete in the world's second-largest internet market. New York Times World News.
August 2nd, 0:26 America, New York. Your Tuesday briefing. The U.S. kills Al-Qaeda's leader, Ayman al-Zawahiri, shown in 1998, while in Khost, Afghanistan.
RT World News.
August 2nd, 0:22 America, New York. British lawmakers mull Taiwan trip. The planned visit is intended to demonstrate Britain's support for the island, according to The Guardian.
Washington Post World. August 1st, 2317 America, New York. UN chief going to Hiroshima for 77th anniversary of a bomb. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres plans to attend the 77th anniversary of the world's first atomic bombing in Hiroshima on Saturday, to underline that the world is, at a time of nuclear danger not seen since the height of the Cold War.
Mirror World News.
August 1st, 2242 America, New York. Enormous sinkhole tears open the ground as authorities probe what lurks underneath. Puzzled officials have started investigating the appearance of a huge 200-meter deep sinkhole that opened close to a copper mine in northern Chile over the weekend.
Time.
August 1st, 2220 America, New York. Justice has been delivered. Biden hails Ayman al-Zawahiri killing as sign of America's resolve. Ayman al-Zawahiri, the elusive leader of al-Qaeda who played a key role in the September 11, 2001, attacks and took over the transnational terrorist franchise following Osama bin Laden's death in 2011, was killed in a U.S.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
August 1st, 2151 America, New York. Former Democratic officials blast destructive party spending on pro-Trump Republicans. Nearly 36 former Democratic officials called Monday on party outfits to stop writing checks to boost pro-Trump candidates in Republican primaries, calling the strategy risky and unethical.